Virtue, Success, Pleasure, and Liberation by Alain Danielou. I read this book. There were certain passages that referenced Aryan invasion theory, referring to Kauravas as Aryans and Pandavas as Dravidian, and termed intercaste marriages unacceptable. So you're complaining. I referred a book and you're complaining. This is why I don't refer, that's why I don't give any book recommendations anymore. I have said this so many times that there is no book that's written by anyone about India that doesn't have any distortions. Now, Allah Danielu lived 100 years ago. At that time, everyone believed in the Aryan invasion theory. So that's why I wrote about it. Even today, there are books that are superb, but they still have distortions. I have said this so many times. There is no book written about India in which no distortion exists. But there are good aspects of the book, which is why I recommend them. But then we get people like this who will complain, who will start nitpicking and complaining and pointing fingers. You recommended a bad book. So that's why I've stopped recommending books. I mean, lot of Indians have this habit. It's not their fault. The education system has done it to them. The education system, it puts this habit in your head of looking for tiny, minute mistakes and faults. Because, in the Indian education system, your teacher, when you write an exam paper, even if you make the smallest of mistakes, they'll cut 1 mark, 2 mark, whatever. Even if overall you're right, but because you missed a full stop or a comma somewhere, they'll cut 2 marks. So Indians, because of this, they are conditioned to look for tiny, minute mistakes in everything. And Indians are a nation today of nitpickers who will simply miss the big picture because they're all squabbling among each other over tiny, minute things which are completely unimportant. So here's an example of that. I recommended a nice book because there are some things that are nice about the book, but the person finds problems. So and I have seen this, I have had this happen to me over and over and over again, which is why I don't recommend books anymore. What do you expect anymore?